Listen, fear is something we all share. It's a part of our DNA, a primal instinct that has kept our species alive for thousands of years. It doesn't matter if you're a city slicker navigating a concrete jungle, or a seasoned adventurer staring down a sheer cliff face in the middle of nowhere. That cold knot in your stomach, the racing pulse, the voice in your head screaming, "Turn back." That's a universal language. It's the body's alarm system, and it's a brilliant piece of engineering. But just like any tool, it can be misused. It can keep you safe, or it can keep you trapped in a very small, very safe cage. Everyone feels it. The mistake many people make is thinking that a life well lived is a life without fear. Think of it as a compass. Sometimes it's pointing you away from a genuine threat, a real-life grizzly bear. Other times it's pointing you toward the edge of your own map. Why do we feel fear when we're about to do something new? It's simple, really. Fear is the gatekeeper of your comfort zone. It stands guard at the border between the world you know and the world you have yet to discover. That feeling of anxiety is a signal, a flashing light that says, "Warning, you are now leaving the familiar." And that's precisely where the magic happens. Growth is never found in the center of your safe space. It's always lurking just outside, in the territory marked "Here be dragons." When you feel that flutter of fear, it's often a sign that you are about to learn, to adapt, to become stronger. It's the burn you feel before a muscle grows. Think of your life like a map. Your comfort zone is the small part you've already explored and charted, but all the treasure is out there in the blank spaces. To get to them, you have to venture off the paths you know. Every single time you push past that initial wave of fear, you expand your territory. Fear loves a stationary target. It thrives in hesitation, in overthinking, in the quiet moments when you are just sitting and imagining all the things that could go wrong. When you're still, fear can grow into a monster, its shadow stretching out to cover everything. But the moment you start moving, the moment you take one single step, something incredible happens. The monster begins to shrink. Action is the antidote to fear. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. Even the smallest forward movement shifts your focus from the what if to the what is. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a freezing river you need to cross. Staring at the churning water, you can think of 100 reasons not to go in. But when you take that first step in, your brain has a new job. It's no longer focused on the fear of the crossing, but on the reality of it. This principle works everywhere, not just in the wild. Just do one thing. That small action breaks the spell of fear. People have a deep misunderstanding of courage. They think brave people are fearless. That is absolute rubbish. I've never met a truly courageous person who did not feel fear. The ones I admire most feel fear profoundly and act anyway. Courage is the judgment that something else is more important than fear. It is a decision you make, a switch you flip in your mind, a moment of pure raw will. An action taken without any fear is just an action. But stepping into the storm to help someone, that requires courage. It's a muscle you build every time you choose, no matter how small. It's not a magical quality you're born with. Speak up in a meeting when your voice is shaking. Apologize when your pride screams not to. Start a new fitness routine when you feel self-conscious. Take one step, then another. While fear screams in your ear with every step, the voice gets quieter. Your resolve gets louder. True grit isn't being fearless, it's being scared and saddling up anyway. Power is in action, not emotion. We are creatures of comfort. Our modern world is designed to eliminate every possible source of discomfort. Discomfort is the forge where resilience is hammered into shape. You cannot build muscle by lifting feathers. When you first start running, it hurts. Your lungs burn, your legs ache, every part of you wants to stop. But if you push through it day after day, something amazing happens. Your body adapts, your lungs get more efficient, your muscles get stronger. The same is true for your mind and spirit. Putting yourself in situations that are mentally or emotionally uncomfortable is a workout for resilience. Think about learning a new skill. The beginning is a mess, but if you stick with the awkward phase, you build new neural pathways, you teach yourself patience and discipline. The discomfort of walking into a room full of strangers teaches you how to connect with people and builds your social confidence. Don't run from discomfort, learn to lean into it. Expose yourself to small, manageable doses of discomfort, and your tolerance grows. Not all fear is created equal. Good fear is your primal bodyguard. It's the alarm that goes off when there's a genuine, immediate threat. If you're about to step off a cliff, listen, back away. Bad fear is the saboteur within. It's that nagging voice of doubt that holds you back. It builds a cage out of what-ifs and locks you inside. Ask yourself, is my life or physical safety in immediate danger right now? If it's a presentation and you're afraid they'll think you're boring, that's bad fear, usually embarrassment, not death. Once you've identified bad fear, ask it for evidence. What's the worst that could really happen? And if that happens, can I handle it? Most imagined disasters are wildly out of proportion. By dissecting these fears, you expose them for the paper tigers they are. You learn to respect good fear and defy bad fear. And that is the key to navigating the world with both wisdom and courage. Fear has a secret. It's not just a barrier, it's also a compass that points directly to the things you care about most. You don't fear things you are indifferent to. You don't lie awake at night terrified of failing at something you don't even want to do. The things that trigger your deepest fears are almost always linked to your deepest desires. The fear of deep intimacy is linked to a profound desire for connection. The fear of starting your own business is tied to a powerful desire for freedom and impact. If you want to know what your calling is, look at your fears, write them down, don't judge them, just list them. Next to each fear, write down the corresponding desire. You'll quickly see a pattern emerge, a blueprint of the life you secretly want to live. This is your personal mission brief. Your fears are showing you the way. They are highlighting the very things that will make you feel the most alive and proud. When you stand at the base of a massive mountain, the task can seem impossible, it's overwhelming. It's not a single heroic battle, it's a campaign fought one small skirmish at a time. Stop looking at the summit, look at the ground right in front of you. Break the impossible into a series of small, possible steps. Public speaking. The mountain is a 30-minute keynote. First step, write down a few ideas on a piece of paper. Read them out loud to yourself, then read them to your dog, then to a trusted friend. Each step is tiny, manageable, and a success. Afraid of heights? Start on the second step of a stepladder for 10 seconds, then the third. Bite-sized pieces you can actually chew and digest. This desensitizes you. Keep steps so small the alarm bells never go off. Hundreds of tiny steps later, look back, amazed at how far you've climbed. What lies on the other side of fear? Everything you want. On the other side of fear lies freedom. Every time you face a fear and act, you reclaim a piece of your life. You expand the boundaries of your world. The cage gets bigger, and the bars eventually dissolve. The reward isn't a trophy or applause, it's a life lived on your own terms. You build confidence with the bricks of your successes, no matter how small. Imagine the person you could become if fear stopped deciding for you. Start today. Pick one small thing that makes you nervous and take one tiny step. Call the person, send the message, take the step. Feel the fear, acknowledge it, and move anyway. This is the path to a life truly lived. Grit, resilience, hard-won freedom. The best views come after the hardest climbs. Stay safe and stay brave. Don't miss out on our latest videos. Hit the subscribe button and join our community. Your support means a lot to us and helps us create content that you love. Thank you for being part of X Universal Wealth community.